Hello, potato. So it's come to this. Millions of years of human evolution, a couple hundred years of American history, and our society has reached the breaking point. We were at the precipice of this great experiment failing. And how do we know that? Because of our food. We have run out of new ideas and just begun mashing things together, things that are unholy, things that are improper, things that are abominations before God Himself. We have made flaming hot Mountain Dew. We've made Old Bay Goldfish crackers, which actually were pretty good, but still, weird idea. We've put marshmallows in our Pepsi. We've made Coke called Marshmello that didn't taste of marshmallows. We've made potato chips that taste like Doritos. And now, after all of that, we have, I think, reached a pinnacle of culinary horror with this. Van Leeuwen, Hidden Valley, the original ranch, French ice cream. Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. There have been things on this channel that I've eaten going in not expecting to like, and some things I've gone in expecting to like and been surprised that I didn't. Low points on this channel, I feel, going way back to the beginning. Sour Patch Kids cereal, Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew, boiled peanuts from the dollar store. Now, to be fair, that's a just may not be a thing it's not a thing where I live, and not a thing I was used to. But I feel like this could be a new low. A life without anything good is bad. There's words on here. What do you have to say about yourselves, Van Leeuwen? Why French ice cream? Eggs. Plenty of them. Turns out, when you use twice as many eggs as standard ice cream, you have to call it French ice cream. Fine by us, because whether it's using more eggs or having to legally change our name, we'll do anything to make the best ice cream on earth. Because life without anything good is bad. Ingredients: cream, milk, cane sugar, egg yolks, buttermilk powder. Here's where we go south. Onion powder, garlic powder, spices, sea salt, lactic acid, and natural flavors. So, it does seem like Van Leeuwen is probably a pretty high quality ice cream. Normally, at least the ingredients are all like natural ingredients. But yeah, I do think we take a really sharp left turn once we get to buttermilk. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're trying Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream. Now, you would think this would not have been difficult to find, and it really wasn't, but this was the only container they had in the freezer section. Now, to be fair, this is from Walmart. I think it's a Walmart exclusive. And their ice cream section with these little containers of ice cream is an absolute pigsty. Like, I feel like their workers are underpaid. I mean, they're working their wage. I have no expectations here. They're just like throwing stuff in there. Nothing is lined up with a tag that matches it. I mean, all different price points, just all mixed in together. The best thing, I should have taken pictures. I didn't take pictures, and I'm sorry I didn't take pictures. Maybe the next time I go back, I'll take pictures and put them on the Instagram, @Void of Intelligence. They had at the back of what I think was supposed to be the Haagen-Dazs section, ice cream that was literally covered in like half an inch all the way around of ice. Like, it was mystery ice cream. Other than the fact it was shaped like this, I would have no reason to believe that it was actually ice cream and not a snowball. So yeah, not a well-organized area, but this was the only container I found, so I grabbed it, because I do that for you. I put my tongue on the line so that you don't have to try what is undoubtedly going to be horrible, horrible stuff. Now, when we checked out, we actually went to a manned register. We didn't do self-check like we normally would. And the cashier ringing things up, putting them in bags, and sees this and like does a double take. And says, ranch ice cream? And he looks at me, is this good? And I responded, I highly doubt it. Because I do. I think this is going to be really bad. I think this may go along with one time at the state fair. And yes, I am stalling. How did you know? At the state fair, I bought, this is back when like ghost chilies were like new and the big thing. And they had ghost chili ice cream, and they sold it literally by the spoonful, a smaller spoon than this actually. You got a plastic spoon of ghost chili ice cream. And you know what? I couldn't finish that plastic spoon. I ended up throwing a good half of it away. Conversely, a couple years before that, they had the world's most sour ice cream, and that I actually quite liked. You had like a little tiny one of those little containers you get to put salsa or ketchup in when you get takeaway. It was like one of those full of the sour ice cream that I actually quite liked. Yeah, I couldn't finish the ghost chili. It's one of the few times in my life that I've thrown away ice cream. I feel like this may be another one of those times. All right, let's rip the Band-Aid off, so to speak, and take a look at it. Van Leeuwen, damn, it was cold in there. A life without anything good is bad. I feel like you probably should have suspended your slogan for Hidden Valley Ranch flavored ice cream. I've heard there's also Hidden Valley Ranch flavored bugles, which I think are probably going to be much nicer. It's a limited edition. Maybe I should leave it sealed just as a collectible. Now, let's open it. Oh, good, it's packed. Oh, well, the wrapper doesn't come off easily. That kind of sucks. Lovely. See, even the container itself is trying to prevent me from eating this stuff by not opening. Oh, there's a big old hole in there too. Okay. I just smelled it. Definitely not licking my fingers. I'm gonna taste it first on the spoon. Yeah, that smells like ranch. Now, I'm an American. And therefore, by law, I do have to like ranch. It's it's part of the American starter pack. And I do like ranch. I'll put ranch on my salad, put ranch on my pizza. I will dip my cheese sticks in ranch. I've never thought of putting it in ice cream though. Not once, not ever. And and I don't normally dislike the smell of ranch, but I think because I know I'm smelling it off of ice cream, that's what's making me kind of gag. And I got some on my hand, so every time I put my hand up to my mouth, I'm getting a whiff of it, and that's not great either. So let's take a look at this. It looks like it could be vanilla. Like the little black specks could be like vanilla bean. So we've got this like really like a supposedly premium. It's at Walmart. How premium can it be? But this so eggy ice cream that they have to call it French ice cream because it's just got so many bloody egg yolks in it. And then you've contaminated it by putting in Hidden Valley Ranch powder. Okay. Okay. Here we go. It smells like ranch. It doesn't smell sweet at all. It just looks like kind of an ice cream. And here it is. I'm doing this for you. You don't have to do this now because I'm doing this for you, and you will know what it's like. And I like the smell of ranch, but it's not doing anything for me right now. Here we go. That is so weird. So there's it's sweet like ice cream. The ranch flavor is not as overpowering as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be really, really ranchy, like ranch dressing ranchy. I don't know if it's toned down because the cold is numbing the flavors a little bit, or if it's just they didn't make flavored too strongly because they didn't want people to actually, regurgitate. I'll be honest, it is not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I really thought it was going to be very, very bad. It is so not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to go in for a second bite. It's weird. It is unpleasant. It is like somebody mixed some ranch dressing into my ice cream and refroze it. I mean, the texture of the ice cream is actually quite nice. It's got a nice creamy texture to it. It doesn't taste like, you know, the normal cheap ice cream that I would, if I'm gonna get something at Walmart, I would probably get. Like the Little Debbie stuff, which is actually quite, I didn't do a video on it, but I tried the Little Debbie Nutty Buddy ice cream, and it definitely feels cheap, but it's actually really nice. It's good flavor, chunks of Nutty Buddy in it. Much rather be eating that than this. But also, the second bite wasn't so bad. Maybe my mouth is numb to it, maybe because I know what to expect now. It's weird. The more that I eat, I'm not going to say the better it gets, because that's definitely not the right word, but the less awful it gets. I don't know if like my taste buds have just gone on strike and are refusing to taste the ranch part of it as much, but it's kind of just getting more creamy and sweet. The ranch flavor becomes more subdued with each bite now. However, I can like smell it in my nose when I exhale. I've got the aroma like I just ate like a spoonful of ranch dressing. I mean, so I'm sure it's doing wonders for my breath as well. Now, I mean, I suppose the challenge is what to do with the rest of it. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and eat an entire carton of ranch ice cream. It's so weird. It's definitely not as bad as the first bite, but that is so weird. To feel ice cream and taste ranch is very, very weird. But I'm like, what do I do with the rest of this? I don't want to throw away an entire carton of ice cream that I bought literally eat one bite of in front of a camera, or it's in front of a camera. I'm behind the camera. But at the same time, I definitely don't want to sit here and eat this whole thing, because it's not flaming hot Mountain Dew bad. It's not Sour Patch Kids cereal bad. If I had to choose between eating this and boiled peanuts, I would eat this. But if I had to choose between this and literally any other flavor of ice cream in that freezer display at Walmart, and this includes the mystery flavors encased in a block of ice, I would choose literally any other flavor. The aftertaste that's coming up in my mouth now, the more I talk, is really unpleasant. I think it's the buttermilk that's causing this. It's like the buttermilk part of the dressing, I think, that's like coming back. And the more I talk, like the stronger it gets on my tongue. And that's honestly, aside from the first bite, actually, well, from the first smell, probably the worst part about this is that aftertaste is not good. But like, could you do something with a salad with this or something? I'm wondering. Could you convert this into some sort of a dressing? I don't know. That's something to ponder. I don't know how long I'll have to ponder, because I don't know how long my wife is going to let this stay in our freezer before insisting I either eat it or toss it. It's not good. It is definitely not as bad as I built it up to be in my mind, but it's not good. I wouldn't recommend you try it even for the experience. Because again, the longer I go after taking it with not taking a bite, like the worse the aftertaste is getting in my mouth. So yeah, this is where I am in my life. This is what I'm doing with my life. I'm eating Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream on camera for complete strangers. It's one of those moments where you probably need to reevaluate your life choices. And where we, as a people, as a human race, as I'm sure most of us watching this are Americans, United States of Americans, not gonna lump the Canadians and Mexicans and Central and South America into this. Although Canada, poutine, you haven't got a whole lot of like high horse to be on this one. But yeah, this is where we are as a species. Ranch ice cream. A lot better than I thought it was going to be, but I thought it was going to be like the worst thing ever. So that's the lowest bar ever. It's basically a flat plane that it walked across to not be as bad as I thought it was going to be. The aftertaste is truly, truly atrocious. the feel of ice cream on your tongue and the taste of ranch in your mouth and the aroma of ranch in your nose as a combination is off-putting. And actually, the more I talk, having eaten only 3 spoonfuls of it, I feel like my stomach is starting to get upset, but I'm not sure if I'm talking myself into that or because I haven't had a proper meal yet today or what the deal is, but my stomach is starting to feel upset. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that you found this interesting and entertaining. I hope that I have, if you've been thinking about going and finding some of this for yourself and you're not going to eat it for TikTok or YouTube, I hope I've helped you reconsider that. It is weird. It is different. I'm not going to say I regret trying it, but I'm not going to say I could not have lived the rest of my life without trying it. It's certainly one of the weirdest things I have tried on this channel, and it is overall not particularly pleasant. So yeah, I'm gonna go wash my mouth out now to try to get rid of this aftertaste. Maybe brush my teeth or something, drink some coffee. I don't know, but this taste needs to get out of my mouth. But I thank you for watching. Please give me a pity like, and I will see you in the next video.